Sources of Christian courage. If you intend to bear up courageously against the opposition on your march to heaven, your principles must be well fixed. Otherwise, your heart will be unstable. And an unstable heart is as weak as a house without girders. The first crosswind will blow it down. Two things are required to fix your principles. Number one, an established knowledge of God's truth. He who has only a nodding acquaintance with the king may easily be persuaded to change his allegiance, or will at least try to remain neutral in the face of treason. Some professing Christians have only a passing acquaintance with the gospel. They can hardly give an account of what they hope for, or whom they hope in. And if they have some principles they take it kindly to, they are so unsettled that every wind blows them away, like loose tiles from a housetop. When Satan buffets and temptation washes over you like a tidal wave, you must cling to God's truth. They are your shelter in every raging storm, but you must have them on hand ready to use. Do not wait until it's sinking to patch the boat. A feeble commitment has little hope of safety when caught in a tempest. While that flounders and drowns, holy determination grounded in the word will lift you up. It will lift up its head like a rock in the midst of the highest waves. Scripture promises the people that do know their God shall be strong and do great exploits. Daniel 11:32. An angel told Daniel which men would stand up and be counted for God when tempted and persecuted by Antiochus. Some would be taken in by the bribery of corrupt men. Others will fall victim to intimidation and threats. But a few who were firmly grounded in the tenets of their faith would do great things for God. That is to say, to flatteries, they will be incorruptible, and to power and force, unconquerable. Number two, a heart set in the right direction. Head knowledge for head knowledge of the things of Christ is not enough. This following Christ is primarily a matter of your heart. If your heart is not fixed in its purpose, your principles, as good as they may be, will hang loose and be of no more use in the heat of battle than an ill unstrung bow. Half-hearted resolves will not venture much nor far for Christ, nor with a heart with false motives. A hypocrite may show some strength of spirit for the moment, but he will soon give up his profession when he is pinched on the toe where his corn is. In other words, when called to deny that which is evil, heart covered it all along, he won't deny it. If you are a serious soldier, do not flirt with any of your desires that are beneath Christ and heaven. They will play the harlot and steal your heart. Consider Jehu, how courageous and zealous he seemed in the beginning. Why then did his resolve fail him before his work was half done? Because his heart was never set on God alone. The very ambition that stirred up his zeal at first, in the end quenched and killed it. He compromised with evil men to reach his goal. Then, when he gained the throne, he dared not put God's plan into action for fear of provoking those same evil men and thereby losing his kingdom. 2 Kings 10:31. In short, his heart was set on the world's pleasures more than on God's favor.